bridge. So this exercise, we're going to be going after those glutes, as the name suggests, but sometimes you will get a little bit of activation in the hamstrings and the lower back as well, but more on this in a moment. So to set it up, we're going to be creating some tension by really driving those elbows into the floor. We're going to be tensing those abs, and then we're going to be selecting your foot position. Now this is where we can sometimes feel a little bit more on the hamstrings or in other areas. So the way to get around that is foot positioning. So one complaint I have heard before is the feet being too close and just making you feel a little bit too much in the quads instead, because you're kind of pushing it away to lift up rather than pulling in. And again, if we go too far away, we're going to tend to get a little bit more hamstring. So we want to be somewhere in the middle. Then, as we said a minute ago, we're going to be driving those elbows into the floor to create some tension, in the abs, and then we're going to dig your heels into the floor and raising those hips up. Now, one thing I like to think about while doing this is imagine a little dimmer switch for tension. So we're going to turn that dimmer switch up, create more and more tension in the glutes until we get up there, really squeeze them to make sure that's where we're hitting, and lower it back down again, turning that dimmer switch back down. We can make this more difficult by adding a weight. So what we do with this is hold the weight on the hips, and again everything else the same. So now I'm just going to be focused on driving my shoulder blades into the floor, driving my heels into the floor, making some little craters under my feet, and turning that dimmer switch up, and turning this dimmer switch down. And that's the glute bridge.